if you're watching this video and you have never been on a cruise before, follow me on this journey. I'll tell you, show you, explain to you all you need to know if you decide to ever go on a cruise. Let's go on this journey. Follow me. Alright guys, so the check-in process was very smooth, went very quickly. There's a lot of checkpoints you have to go through before you get on the ship. Lot of identification you have to show, your negative COVID tests. If you're vaccinated, you have to show your vaccination card. All these kind of stuff you have to show before you get on the ship. A few security checkpoints and all that. But once you get on the ship, let's take a look at the view from the 10th deck, which is deck 10, and see what the coastline of Miami, Port of Miami, looks like.
I'm addicted to beats. I bring you the heat. I'm addicted to ramen. Come listen and see. When I listen to drums, it give me a high. I'm ready to spaz out and bring it the fire. I'm on it, the lyrics, I got it. I'm mumbling garbage, I'm on it, the artist. Now look at the damage I did. Somebody call him a medic. I'm probably one of the best, but then I was dealing with stress. Gave up on all of my dreams. I got to live with that deal. Now that I'm back, I'm just living the feeling. What more can I say? It's easy for me. One, the Don, the Mega, the Mac, the dude, the one in the boot. Bringing the fire, ready to shoot. Play me the beat, to give me the loot. I got the juice, they call me Zeus. Yeah, I can rhyme, and I produce. That's what the God does. I can provide, I can create. You should just learn to behave. You're not in my class, you're not in my grade. None of you not on my level. Jokes aside, I'm living the.
This is what Miami Beach looks like at the moment. Pretty busy if you ask me. Yep, that's Miami Beach, guys. Look down there. All that stretch is Miami Beach, guys. So if you heard about Miami Beach, that's what it looks like from the cruise. See how far it goes? All the way to here. Nice. And we're leaving off the coast. There's another cruise ship that just left. Not sure which cruise line that is, but we are at the moment leaving Miami, heading to sea. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright guys, so this is the hallway of the cruise. Finding the rooms are pretty bit difficult. You know, sometimes finding them is a bit hard, but yep, here it is. Shit. Alright, so this is my room, guys. So don't think that it's like a 5-star hotel. Don't expect 5-star type of service quality or whatever. It's pretty simple, pretty unique. You've got 2 beds. Yep, you got a single bed, and then you've got a table where you can actually, I don't know, do what you want. You got a television right here, and this is the bathroom. So don't expect it's gonna be like them big bathroom on a hotel. You're on a ship, guys. There are cabins. They're supposed to be small. Just to let you know, you're here to have fun. You just need somewhere to bathe, do your thing, get out. So this is a face basin, this is a bowl, and this is the shower. Yep, small, just big enough to get your business done. And yeah, this is it. And you get a closet. If you want to put your clothes in, you have a closet section here, and you also have a section to put stuff in, and you also have a safe, so you can leave your personal stuff. You got drawers as well, you can put stuff in. And pretty much, as you can see, yeah, that's it. So right now, I already have a rum punch, you know. And just to let you know, guys, on a cruise, alcohols are not included. So if you want alcohol, any form of alcohol, whether it's rum punch, beer, rum cream, and upgraded alcohol levels, you have to pay for these things. They're not included. You have to pay for them. They're not cheap either. They give you juice, water, food, snacks, pastries included, but you don't get alcohol. Alcohols are not included. So yeah, you gotta buy it. So here you go, guys. Cheers. Show you more soon. Let's see what happens. There's a full-on basketball court, like a full-on basketball court here where you can come and shoot hoops. There's like a mini football field as well. So if you want to play football, there's a mini football field also on the boat. Yo, this is huge. I mean, this is one of the biggest ones I've ever been on. This is my second time on a Carnival cruise, but this one is the biggest, I would say, by far of the three that I've been on. And just to mention again, we're actually going to Dominican Republic, which will arrive tomorrow morning. Then we have two Bahamian island stops. I don't remember the names, but I'll tell you as soon as I find out. And you know, it's crazy. As you can see here, that's the back of the ship. That's what the water looks like. It's actually really nice and clean, well, beautiful. This is what the trail that the ship creates when we're moving. So I mean, it's going probably like 18 knots the last time I checked, so it's not going pretty fast. It's cruising. I guess they'll pick up speed overnight to arrive on the island tomorrow morning first thing. Hopefully I'll try to get a chance to get up to kind of show you what it looks like pulling up on the island, but if I don't, I'll show you what it looks like from the ship. And guys, it's a great experience for persons who want to do cruises. This is an awesome experience. It's something that, you know, I recommend for everybody because you get a chance to see different things and you can see the Caribbean islands easily by just going on one cruise, because normally it's like 3 stops you'll make. So beautiful thing. I mean, if you want to play basketball, you have a nice court, you can go in and shoot some hoops. If not, you can just hang around, chill by the pool deck. There are loads of seats, loads of sunbeds you can chill on, and there are many different decks. There are like 15 decks on this cruise, 15 of them. So you can choose whichever one you like. So guys, hope to show you some more. There's some see, air walking if you want to exercise and all that stuff. A lot of stuff going on this cruise, guys. Awesome. Table. Gaming section, guys. A lot of games here. You got miniature golf course, miniature golf. You got pool tables. Wanna shoot some pool, or you got like that challenge course there, rope challenge course. I ain't doing that. That's what I want to do. This bike experience, we call it Sky Ride. That's what I want to do for sure. Alright guys, first night on the cruise, you have a dining area where you can go and have fine dining. You can order different menu options, from sirloin steak, chicken, shrimp, a lot of different options in this restaurant. You have a ballroom area where you can actually go and listen to some music, different performances at night. You can go look in the gift shops, you can actually go look into the jewelry store, there's candy store, there's liquor store. There is just a bar downstairs you can go and have a drink. You have the gaming area where you can actually go and do the casino. There's a sports bar for persons who love their sports and want to catch up on their sporting activities. You can actually go and do that as well. Beautiful aesthetic sceneries in the ship. You have lovely sceneries where you can actually see sea creatures in the sky. The decks are pretty nice at night, where you have like the pool area, so you can actually still go in the jacuzzi at night, but the nighttime the pools are a bit closed off, so they close all the pools at night. I presume that's for in the event that there's any accidents or anything to prevent that. But I mean, the cruise is lovely, so we're gonna jump into the next day and show you what happens when we pull up at the DR. Guys, we're actually passing the coast of Cuba. Yep, but I can't see land from here, but we're close to where Cuba is. But I'm going to show you something on the coordinates that I show on the television that will actually show you exactly where our location is. Alright guys, as you can see, this is where we are at the moment, somewhere off the coast of Cuba, and we are heading to Dominican Republic. So this is the front view of the ship. Basically I have a camera view that you can watch from the room, so it will show you where the actual ship is and pretty much the trajectory part of where it's going. So I'm assuming that it might go down this channel and probably go through here to go down to Dominican Republic, but you aren't actually able to see any land from where you are. So if you go outside, there's no land, which I'll show you, but this is where we are at the moment. Yeah, yes man, mad thing. Alright guys, so this is your actual key. So the key that you get for your room has your name, all the information and stuff on it. And of course, when you come into the room, for you to get electricity, you have to put your key in this area, and then that will power up the room, the plugs, stuff that you need for your chargers and all of that. You see me? Room already clean. Yeah, my little bunk bed, that is, you see me? Single bed, can't hold nobody else, me alone. But if you actually book a room where you have more than one person in it, you'll have a bigger bed. So pretty much they'll join like two of these together to give you like a bigger space. But you know, right now I don't want anything bigger than this. Pretty much you don't spend much time in here anyway, so it's just for you to lay your head at night and then you're out again. Yeah man.
Moving down towards Amber Cove. However, the ship's time now is 11:45.
11:45 on the ship now.
Inside of the Old Bahama Channel, at a distance of 30 nautical miles from Cuba. We are traveling at the speed of 18 knots, equal to 21 miles per hour. And we have already covered 350 miles from Miami. And there are another 350 to Amber Cove. The depth of the ocean in this current location is 6,000 feet. The weather forecast for today, well, let's keep it, with a temperature of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. The weather forecast for tomorrow instead will be most...
So guys, we are 6,000, the depth of the water where we are is 6,000 feet. We've traveled over 300 miles so far from Miami. And we are off the coast of Cuba at the moment.
In all the designated areas such as elevators, shops, indoor entertainment area.
The captain speaking.
To being seated in the main dining
Show you some more soon.
Buffet, please.
So originally this stop would have been Jamaica. So originally the stop was supposed to be Jamaica, Cayman Islands and Cozumel. However, because of the whole COVID restrictions in Cayman Islands and the other islands, of course, the itinerary changed to the Dominican Republic. It's gonna be Moon Keys in Bahamas, one of the Bahamian island, and then also another Bahamian island where we're gonna go to Bimini. So they changed the route. I'm a bit disappointed that they did, because I wanted to see what Jamaica looked like from the cruise ship coming in. However, I've actually been to the Cayman Islands and the Dominican Republic on the cruise before, so I always wanted to go somewhere different, but you know, today I'll be doing, or this time around, I'll be doing 3 different stops that I've never done before. So we're at Dominican Republic, we're docking at Puerto Plata. I have no idea what is on the island, so we'll be finding that out today, but it's good to see somewhere different this time around. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So we're finally off, guys. We're off the ship in Puerto Plata. This is where we are. So it's time to take a walk. Yep, guys, we're off the cruise. Yep, as you can see, this is the ship that we came on. So now we're walking. Alright guys, so when we got to the and got off the ship, there was nothing really at the ship port. A few shops, pool, a few bars and food courts. So we wanted to see a little bit of the local island, to see, you know, the local area, to see what it's like on the island. So we spoke to a driver, got a driver that we spoke to that was willing to charge us $100 to basically take us on a drive for the day, to show us in town, to a few stops of what we want to look at, probably go and get some food, and just to see what the DR is about. And guys, it is a lot different from what I'm used to in Jamaica. I mean, you see the setup is not a great different, but in terms of the buildings and how they all look, you can tell that, you know, I would say that we're blessed in Jamaica. I mean, some parts of Jamaica will have sceneries like this, probably if you go like deep rural, but for the most part you will see that different areas are here. There's a lot of Haitians that live in Puerto Plata, and the driver kind of give us a little bit of oversight of what some of the areas were like, which was really really interesting. I really appreciated, you know, the whole time. The driver could not speak English very well, but he tried his best. I also found that the national sport in Puerto Plata is baseball, which was really interesting. Baseball is their national sport. I think they have a population of about 10 million in Dominican Republic. As it relates to COVID, they had about I think 260,000 people in total caught COVID in DR. They are big on tourism. Tourism is very big, and also I can't remember what else, but I'll find that out and let you know. Right, so their main industry is tourism and then construction. They have a 70% Catholic population, and the other 30% is Protestant. Their gas prices there is about the same as in Jamaica. The gas price is 272 pesos per gallon. I think it's 50 pesos per $1 US. So when I did the conversion, it worked out to like $5 something per gallon, which would work out to like $190 per liter for gas in Dominican Republic, which is pretty much the same as Jamaica. You know, I don't understand why the gas prices can be so expensive in countries like these. They're big. I think they have the #1 cigar now in the world. I think they took over from Cuba. Cuba had the best cigar. According to the driver, they now has the best cigar in DR. There's a lot of bikes in DR, guys. That's what something I noticed. There's a lot of bikes. Like, I think they had more bikes in DR than they had cars. So I think that bike is pretty popular there. They have a lot of scooter bikes, the 150 bikes, and you know what we would use as yeng yeng in Jamaica, we call them yeng yeng. There's a lot of those that were in DR. I didn't see a lot of custom cars. I saw probably like 3 for the whole time I was there, that looked like they did something to it. They drive on the right side of the road, so they are the same as the US. Left-hand drive vehicles, and they drive on the right side of the road, so different from Jamaica. A lot of the buildings, they look like they could use a little facelift, but you know, it was a bit of humbling experience in DR to kind of see, you know, what it's like there and how the people live and how it look. Really humbling experience, guys. And this was one of the islands that I've also visited again, or visited for the first time, and said to myself, yo, we are really blessed in Jamaica. We really have a nice island that is full of a lot of cultural diversity. You know, here is different, guys. Alright, guys, this is what they call Umbrella Street. Umbrella Street in DR. As you can see, the street is filled with umbrellas. You know, so a really cool experience to be in DR. We drove around the town, we saw the local people, we had some food. You know, the food tastes a little bit different, especially the chicken. I'm a chicken guy, and the chicken tastes a little bit different than it is in Jamaica, what I'm used to. But overall, the experience was good, real eye-opener, real humbling experience, guys. And you know, DR was fun. So we're gonna jump back on the ship again, and then we're gonna head to our next stop, which is a Half Moon Cay in one of the Bahamian islands. As you can see now, guys, we have left DR and we're heading up to Half Moon Cay. As you can look on the screen, you'll see the part of the ship. So we're heading over to Half Moon Cay, which is it's a private island on one of the Bahamian islands. So let's see what that has to offer. Alright, guys, so we touched down in Half Moon Cay, one of the Bahamian islands, guys. It's a private island, so nobody live on this island. It is only catered to for the cruise ships. What I can say about this place, of course, it is very tiny, very tiny. You can stay on the ship and see on the other side of this island, other than the beach, there is pretty much nothing else there. When you get off the ship and when you get there, you have to use a ferry to get off the ship to get on the island. On the island, you'll find like just a walking path. There's a few shops, food courts, bar, the cater for tourists, the regular tourist stuff. You'll find like volleyball courts in the sand there, basketball courts, more like a trail path. So they have like a ATV, or I'd say quad bike, that they can use to take you on a tour. They have like the open back trucks, so if you want to do like a tour, you can, or you can actually walk and look around and see. Other than the beautiful beach that's here, the beach, the scenery is good. Other than that, there's nothing here. The persons that actually work on this island, they travel from another Bahamian island, which is like an hour boat ride from where the island is, and they travel across, I think it's the island of Ongolo. That's another Bahamian island that they travel across. Don't quote me on that, it's one of those names though. I'll put it on the screen. And they travel across to this island to cater for the tourists when they arrive. Basically, it was a different experience. As I said, it's a private island, so there's not much really to speak on. However, nice scenery. I would say one of the best beaches I've been on was here. Other than that, guys, this was Half Moon Cay, and we're gonna jump on another move again over to Bimini, and I'll show you what's there and tell you about the island as well. Okay guys, welcome to the island of Bimini, Bahamas. Now this island is a little bit different from the last one we stopped. It is a much bigger one. Not big to say the least, but it's bigger than the previous one. This island is pretty simple. It is pretty flat. As you, from the ship, you can see from one side to the next of this island. It has about 3,500 residents living on this island. It's mostly about tourism. The beach is not bad. Water is extremely cold, and it's actually a island that is big on fishing. A lot of fish comes close to this shore side, and they also have a lot of reefs in this area where they actually do a lot of spear fishing and also other deep sea fishing close by as well. We basically made a drive on a trolley cart that takes you to the different beach spots that you can hop off and actually spend some time. There was like about 3 different stops that you can actually choose from in terms of having a beach chill moment. Of course, you know, they're gonna have bars, they're gonna have food areas, you can buy food and drink. Basically guys, it's just to chill on the beach and just enjoy the atmosphere. As I said, these islands are pretty small, so it's not like you're gonna get like massive tours of different areas of factories, caves, rivers, streams, mountainous areas. A lot of quad bike activities in terms of, you know, quad biking. What I do realize that they had on this island is that you could actually rent golf carts to do a drive to see the local town. I actually found that out as we were going back on the ship, so there was no point in doing it at that point. When you do come on these islands, you get a certain amount of hours you can spend on the island before you make your way back to the ship, so you have to be very careful with these times. If you miss the time to go back on the ship, you can get left behind. The ship will in fact leave you, so those things are very important to pay attention to. Of course, they had the Hilton Hotel on the location, which was one hotel that we saw. Most of the properties were made from wood, and as I said, the island is pretty flat. It was also another humbling experience to kind of see an island. This one is I would say the third of all that I've seen, separate and apart from Jamaica, that basically had nothing there. The Cayman Island is just as flat as this. As you can see, the private island Half Moon Cay and this one Bimini is very flat. There's nothing really there. You can see from one end to the next. So it's really different to see different islands that are out there that and see what they have to offer. Again, it's a beautiful experience. Cruise life of different stops, so you don't have to be this stop that I went on. You could choose different routes. There are several other Caribbean islands. Personally, I'd like to explore every one of them, and I feel like the best way to do so is do it on a cruise, because then you get a chance to highland hop. It's more affordable to do it by cruise as well, and you know, just the whole vibe of the cruise is always something that I would recommend anybody to try. These islands that we visited was as an eye-opener for me. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, and I get a chance to see different culture, different aspects, and different scenery that I'm not used to, coming from an island myself, Jamaica. The overall trip was an awesome experience. If you are quite picky, there are options there for you. You know, the activities are pretty engaging. There's a lot for you to do on a daily basis, so you're kind of not able to get bored easily while you're on it. You can knock yourself out with the activities on the ship as well. As I said, these islands are pretty good, and it was an humbling experience for me. Guys, I hope you enjoy this one. You know, the last night of the cruise was pretty good. I actually tried frog legs, you know, which was also an experience, I would say. Let's leave it at that.
Yo, it might say about.
Yo, this is frog legs, yo. That's way down. But guys, I would recommend anybody try a cruise. There's different cruise lines out there. Carnival I've been on twice, and they have been really good. I can't remember the second one I went to. I can't remember what the cruise line name was, but this is my third one. I had got my passport stamped in DR as well, which was really cool. And guys, if you ever get a chance to try a cruise, do it. It's worth it. And guys, continue sticking to the YouTube channel for more vlogs. If you love this one, leave your comments and tell us what was your favorite part in this vlog. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, and just keep getting the channel growing. Thank you guys for your support. Really appreciate you watching. Until next time and until the next one, peace out from myself. Big up to everyone out there. Bless.